Good afternoon, my beautiful Bella Vista Hula Hoopers. I'm so sad that we had to cancel class today because of the snow. So what I decided to do was make a video for you and tell you all the things that we were going to do in class, because I'm hoping that you will practice before our next class next Saturday. This time it will be at 10 a.m. like normal. Hold on one second. Daniel, shh, I'm video recording. Okay, so the first thing we were going to do was we were going to do an icebreaker, and our icebreaker this week was going to be, tell me about other hobbies you have besides hula hooping, of course. And the other hobby that I have is I love to write. I'm currently working on a short story fictional piece about a boy in foster care. So if you want to hear that story and read it for me and help me make it better, ask me and I'll send it to you. I would love to. Okay, so what we were going to do is we were going to do the basic stance first. And I just made a video on the basic stance. So hopefully everyone's good on that. What I would really encourage you to do is, if you're really good and confident in your dominant direction, I would really highly encourage you to get good in your non-dominant direction. Daniel, shh, shh, shh. Go in the other room. Okay, sorry. This is why Daniel doesn't come to class. So I have been working on getting a lot better in my non-dominant direction, which is to the left. So that was one thing we were going to work on. And remember, what we do is we work on each skill for one song. So I'm going to post the song list in the comments for you. All right, the next thing we were going to do was we were going to stretch. So you guys do that on your own. And then we were going to do something different that we didn't do last week. And I'm going to try to explain it. I'm trying to get my feet in the video, but I'm not doing a good job of it. So what I wanted you to do was I wanted you to work on, hit the walls there. I wanted you to work on putting your feet up, like your heels up. That's what I was going to say. So right now, if you're kind of watching my legs, my heel's going up each time. So heel up, heel up, heel up, like back and forth. So I wanted you guys to practice that. And then I wanted you to practice going with just keeping one heel up and your toes still on the ground, and then switching to the other foot. So now on my left leg, my toes are down, but my heel is up, and then I'm switching and I'm switching. And then I wanted you guys to be able to switch back and forth without stopping. So that was the next thing we were going to work on. Okay, and then last week we hooped, and then I had you guys pull up from the back and around. This time we were going to work on hooping, but pulling up from the front. And then I was going to have you bring it around and jump through. And then just keep on doing that. So pull up, swing it around your head, jump through. Hula hoop, grab it, pull it around your head, jump through. And if you just keep doing that over and over, that's going to be a really good workout. All right, next thing, we did this last week. You guys were all really good at it. It takes like no skill at all. That's arm hooping. The fun part is when you switch to the other arm. So practice that. The other thing we did this last week also is to walk in a circle. So you're going to go in your dominant direction, and then you're going to walk in the direction of the hoop. And then the really fun part is when you walk in the opposite direction that the hoop is going. So that's the really fun one. So, and then once you get that down, the other thing to do is to hoop in your non-dominant direction and go in the direction of your hoop. And then, as you can see, I don't have that all the way down yet. And then you would hoop in your non-dominant direction and go in the opposite direction of your hoop. So that was the next thing we were going to work on. All right, and then something else we were going to work on. Hopefully I can show this great in the video. We were going to work on hand spins. I know they have another name, but I don't know what it is right now. But you're basically going to be doing this, but around your body. So you're like throwing it, and it's going to hit the walls. So make sure you have enough room for this trick, but you're basically just spinning it like this around your body. So it's right here, you're spinning it, grabbing it with the other hand, spinning it, grabbing it with the other hand, spinning it, grabbing it with the other hand. It's actually not really that hard. Once you get the gist of one direction, you can go in the other direction and hopefully not hit your walls and have your husband mad at you. All right, okay, we did this last week. This one's really fun. This is probably my favorite thing to do with my hula hoop, and it's such a great workout, and that is to see how high up you can make it go and how low you can make it go. So last week we talked about hip hooping and letting it kind of fall onto your hips and then pushing it back up and then letting it fall and pushing it back up. And I love doing this, it's so fun. But one thing I was gonna add this week is there's a muscle right here under your chest, between your chest and your belly button. You can push it in and out, and if you push that muscle in and out, your hoop will go all the way up there. And whew, it is intense. I can only do that for about 5 seconds before I need to take a break from it. So if you want a really intense, great workout, try that one. Okay, and then this is something new that we didn't do last week that I'm really excited about, is I was going to have you start working on squats, basically. They're like modified squats. Just how low can you get down? How low can you go? How low can you go? Can you go down low all the way to the flow? And why are we going down low all the way to the flow? Is because last week we did this, and I want you to keep practicing it because I think it would be so fun if we ever all went out in public and did the cha-cha slide. And in the cha-cha slide, it says, how low can you go? Can you go down low all the way to the flow? So we need to get that part good. So keep practicing that with me. And then I was also going to have us do the Cupid shuffle, which that's to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. And then, can you kick? Because I barely can, but I've been practicing that. So kick, kick, come on baby, kick. So keep practicing just like I will. I can't wait to see you on Saturday and see what all you've learned. See you soon.